Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another video, and as you can see by the title down below, we will be talking about how LYFT scammed me. So if you're interested to know what happened, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys know LYFT's official name, please add them in the comments, because me still await for my money, right? So yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at jmaker_mac. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so let's get into this video. So I use Uber. I don't use Lyft for a lot of reasons, but nothing too personal or anything that wasn't even major. I use it from time to time. I use it when Uber fare too high. I would use Lyft, or vice versa. So tonight, ready to leave work, I realized that Uber's fare increased. So the distance of my job from work, I only pay like $6, $8 the most on a good day. On a rough day, well, not say rough day, on any other day when the fare might increase, it maybe go up to $10, and I'm cool with paying $10. That's okay. So when I go in Uber, the fare was at $19. I'm like, nah, I'm not paying $19 to go 6 minutes away. So let me go over on Lyft and see if there's a better ride. Jump on Lyft now. Lyft charging me $10.99. It's alright, fine, me pay that, no problem. It take probably 10 minutes before finding the ride. But being that I'm not gonna pay the $19, I waited. I have patience, right? Only for when I booked the ride, first it tell me 5 minutes. The driver is 5 minutes away. I'm like, alright, cool. What's another 5 minutes? Within a minute after sending me that, I got another text saying they updated my ride and the driver is 7 minutes away. I'm like, oh God, really? 1 minute after that, they updated the ride again, texting me that my drive is 2 minutes away. I'm like, all right, at least this one better. I'm sitting at the lobby, in the lobby at work. I'm like, because I'm not going outside to stand in the cold and wait on no drive. It said 2 minutes away. I'm like, okay, let me go outside. It's not that far away. Went outside, can't see this car coming, but I'm watching it on the map, so I see where it is. This man, and I'll insert pictures of the trip. Well, yeah, the trip, because that's what we're gonna get into. But I'll insert pictures for you guys to see, and I'm not gonna blur his name. Lyft underneath for the better, underneath for screen and the driver them. If I the driver, I do it, or if I underneath for the better. But yeah. So anyway, this man drove past the pickup spot. The address clearly stated on top in the GPS where you're supposed to be picking me up from and where you're supposed to be dropping me off. This man drove past the pickup spot. When I see him pass, I'm like, so where is this man going? It looked like he was going to the back gate. So I'm like, no. So I sent a text saying the pickup spot is, and I gave him the address and say, it seems like you're on this street when you should actually be on this street. I got no response, and I couldn't tell if he saw my message or not. I waited for like a minute or so. I see him still going. So I'm like, where the hell is this man going? Turn on my take up. I put the call that I was on hold, and I called the driver. I said, hello, I see that you drove past the pickup spot and you are now on whatever street, but that's actually far away from where you're supposed to be picking me up from. Where exactly are you going? He says, I'm sorry, it's the GPS sending me here, and he told me the address that he's seen on his side. The address where I tell me is something completely different from what I put in. And furthermore, I don't have to put in my pickup location because my location is turned on. So once I book the car, it automatically pinpoint my location, unless may change my location, which I didn't. But it shows on my app, it is saying he's supposed to be picking me up from this part and dropping me off at that part. My address them correct. Anyway, he told me the address and I said, okay, that's not the address. Gave him the correct address and he said, okay, I'm coming, and he hung up the call. One no feel say if he ain't come in, shouldn't tell me say here what me can't come or cancel a ride, since as Lyft don't put you out your way. He should have do that, not true. But then me should have do it too, because but me never know say all of this me did info. I mean, it's not the first they get the pickup location wrong and I have to direct the drivers to where to come and pick me up. So I wouldn't even have known that I was supposed to cancel the ride on my end. Anyway, I'm there. 5 minutes pass. The man don't move from which part me I see me at the app. 10 minutes pass, the man don't move. So at this point I'm like, yo, me need to forget me hard. Me leave work from 7 o'clock and it is 7:40. Why am I still here? I need to go home. So I started to look for the option to cancel the ride from my end. Oh no one no say right as me go on if you cancel this ride. This man I go clicking at the app say him pick me up. Pick me up from where, sir? Where did you pick me up from? Where? Please to tell me where you pick me up from. People, the man saying pick me up. I don't know where he picked me up from because I was not in his car. I never got picked up. I was standing outside at work waiting on this man. Anyway, input saying pick me up. And in my head, I'm like, this can be one of two things. Either him put it because he's on his way back to pick me up, or what the hell going on. So I try call him back. The man declined the call. So I text in the app. I'm like, okay, so I see where you confirmed picking me up, but I'm not actually in the car. So I don't understand. No response. Call him back. No response. Every time I call him decline the call. Every time I call him decline the call. So I went back in Uber. I realized the fares decreased. I was about to book a Uber because I'm like, I'm not gonna stand here in the cold and wait on this man. I don't know where he is. He's not moving from where he is actually. He wasn't moving any at all. He confirmed picking me up, but he still didn't move, which I don't understand why. So after rebooking a taxi with off a different phone now, because my boyfriend ended up having to book a ride for me, being as what was going on. So after doing all of that and they're waiting, I'm in the app still trying to see if there's a way for me to cancel this ride or something, because he's not answering my calls and he's not canceling the trip from his end either, even though I've been texting him asking him, can you please cancel the trip because I am not in the car. Stop saying that you pick me up. Cancel the trip. Cancel the trip. Him not cancel the trip. Of course, me get mad and me start cuss him out. Like, I told him a bunch of shit in the text messages in the chat. Cause, what the hell? Why you gonna say you pick me up and then you pick me up? And then you're not freaking move from which part you did it. Alright, fine. Fine. When I refresh the app, only understand say, Brother Monday, which one would I say no? Where he was, he actually moved from where he was this time, but he was so far away from my pickup spot. And when I say so far, I mean so far to the point that where he was, I don't know that place. I've never been to that side of the Bronx. I've never been to Parkchester. And that's where this man got all the way over Parkchester. I don't understand why. Alright. Still I try cancel the trip, now get no cancel. Still I try call, now get no answer. Still I text, now get no response. My boyfriend tried calling the number 2 and it told him that he's in a ride, he's with a passenger, so he cannot pick up the phone. Really don't understand what the hell going on with this ride at this point. So probably 20 minutes later, he put that he dropped me off. He completed the trip. Complete which trip, sweetie? I was not in the car. So you picked up an imaginary person. You picked up an imaginary person and you completed an imaginary trip? I don't understand. How? How, sir? LYFT, what are you doing about this, LYFT? So after this man saying incomplete the trip, I then get an email with my receipt. You all know that LYFT, when you book a ride, whatever the charge for the ride is, there's a temporary hold of that amount on your card. So LYFT had a temporary hold of $10.99 on my card. And then they turn around and they charge me $21 and something cents. I'll put the price somewhere here on the screen if I can find it in the app. But they charge me $21 and something cents for the ride after having a $10 hole, $10.99 hole on my card for a trip that I didn't even take. When I go in the app to dispute this now, I don't know why let me speak directly to LYFT for a second. I don't know why you all have the help section with all these options if you're not going to allow us as customers, as passengers, to utilize them. Because if I click on that option where you have saying driver never picked me up or the ride started without me, and you're not going to do anything about it, why put it there? Why put it there if you're not going to listen to your passengers? Guys, I told LYFT that the driver didn't pick me up, and in all of their evaluation or whatever it is that they did, their investigation, they said they didn't see where I wasn't picked up. How can you see where I wasn't picked up? Do you have a camera? I was not picked up by your driver, LYFT. That ride started at, what was the address? Let me not say the address. But where that ride started, I was nowhere near that address. I don't even know what is at that address. So how is it that when I tell you that I wasn't picked up, you're going to tell me that you didn't see that I wasn't picked up? Make that make sense. Please make it make sense. So they said the only thing they saw with the ride was that I was overcharged. According to them, I was picked up, but I was overcharged. So instead of refunding me my whole $21, LYFT refunded me $10.66. So I'm still paying $10.99. Why? Why am I still paying $10.99 for a ride that I did not take? And every time I try to dispute the $10, they're telling me that they had already issued me a refund of $10.66. Me not just want back $10, but more $20. I want back the whole of my money. I want back all of it. Listener, understand. Guys, conclusion, the bottom line of this video, the whole purpose of this video, guys, is for me to let you all out there know is either LYFT a scam or they're not doing proper background checks on their drivers. I'm not sure how their drivers get paid, but there was a scam going on in there. Somebody scammed me. I don't know if it's a driver or if it's LYFT, but it's a LYFT app me, so I LYFT me and blame. But someone scammed me. It could have been more money. It might just be $10, and people might be saying, oh, it's just $10, why is she making a big deal, blah blah blah. Yes, I'm gonna make a big deal of it because it could have been more, and it can happen to anyone. As for me, I'm done with the app. As soon as my refund is processed, that's it. I'm not using it back. I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to deactivate the account that I have with them, and I'll be deleting the app from my phone because I'm not using it back. I'm not up for being scammed. Not again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? So yeah, somebody at LYFT, I hope y'all see this. Anyway, guys, my little rant is over. If y'all want to take my heed, don't take LYFT. Do not take LYFT. But anyway, make sure to follow me on Instagram at jmecca_mac. Follow me on TikTok at Justine McDermott. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, just an update about the LYFT situation. So yesterday, while editing, I thought that maybe I should try the app again and see if they would respond to me this time. I did. I got through to what we call our agent, and I explained the situation again, which I've been doing the whole time, and she or they, I don't know who, but I didn't see when they responded because I went to do something. But when I came back, I saw that the chat was closed, and I got an email with my updated receipt. They actually refunded me everything. I didn't pay for the trip at all anymore. They said that in 5 to 7 business days the funds would be back in my account. So yeah, I guess threatening to go public really got their attention because I did tell her that I was gonna put it out there. So yes guys, that's the update. My previous conclusion still stands. I won't be using the app anymore, and I advise you all to just be mindful because you never know which driver you're gonna get or what's gonna happen. So anyway, bye guys.